two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Topper, topper. Switch. Hey, two. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Go on, go on. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Shoot.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready up. Greystone, travel. Watch the screen. Pass it.
Off play action. Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'd say that qualifies as a pretty darn good opening series. Get them into 3rd and long, get them out of their comfort zone, and guess what? Get your crowd into it early, too.
On is the Chargers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now Brown. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 4. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Brandon, the best teams work together in all phases. The offense is getting help now from their defense. Why? An interception returned for a touchdown. Points on the board. The offense didn't have to be on the field. That's teamwork.
Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. He'll have a first down past the 40. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Check 1-3. Recon, 132 fighter. Check, 59. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 59. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, Mike's the 59. Too little, cut. Mike's 5'9", Mike 5'9".
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Move your quarter. Yo, faster. Snap.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on. I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. A give. Eckler running to the right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I know he ain't got it. 22 jet bomber. 52 jet bomber. 59 mark. Look at me. Zipper. Smooth. Check nickel. Hey, lock it. Shoot.
Looking to throw. Herbert. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. That's good for 28 yards.
Complete to Mike Williams. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6.
61. Match.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You remember me? You remember me? Hey, Wesley. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, check 24.
They'll set up a throw. And that's complete to Jeffrey. A gain of 6 there on first.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit,
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Back to throw. Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Greystone, travel. Undercoach. Hey, Alpha. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Yo, go. Check. Ready.
From the gun, Herbert. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. In for the score. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Check 31.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Past the 20. 10. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Chargers 21, Dolphins 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up third down.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Check it back, check it back. 6-6, pull it high. Yep. Hey, orbit. Watch twins. Watch. Let's go. Big Ripper.
Off the play fake. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hard. Go. Go. Let's go.
Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. In the final seconds of the first half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go. Motion, motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
He'll look to throw. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. First and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Get that quarterback, D-line. Anyway, quarterback, D-line.
On first down, here's Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and 13. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Charlie. Get it.
To throw again. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Check 15, check 15. Hey! Jim, Jam, jam. Check three, check three, check three. Let's go.
Off play action. Herbert completes it to Davis. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Exit, exit. Protein spill. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 50. Go.
2nd and 9 now. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Out of the shotgun, Breida. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, Show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Gonna look deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Back to throw again. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are in for 6. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Leo! Rock it! Check 13! Check 13! Alert flare! 22 jet bomber! Bang! Hey, seam 6! Check 4! Look, squeeze! Get wide! Hey! Hit it!
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Here we go. Hey, exit. Show it up. Check 3. On.
Off the play fake. Herbert, he's going to fire this thing deep. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Look at me. Zip. Ready?
On first down, Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Hey, keep it up. Hey, Echo. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Yo, go. Hey, Mike 52. I'm coming after you. Please grip.
Throwing again. Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. And Jeffrey's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chargers' 43-yard line.
Motion, reset. 44. That's it. 44.
2nd and 1. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Hey, watch the slant. Zoom. Crunch.
They'll set up to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, 1 more. He's checking. Pilot, 64, weak. Yep. Check 52. 36, 30 down.
To throw again. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Back to throw here. That'll be complete to Breida. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
2nd and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
The Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
They'll drop the throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there on third down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now Hausch can attack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
That's the score.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
You ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On first down, it's Kellen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33.
Let's go. Ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for...
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
218, chop. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Let's set a tone.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Check 9. He's coming.
Hey, Sam off.
Double up.
Now. Shoot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon.